Christ, it's hot out.
Good day. What would you like?
Again, Henry.
Oh, you mutt.
How can I help you, good wife?
Master Henry, I'm glad to finally meet you. I'm Blanca, Boris of Broadswife.
It's a pleasure. What brings you here?
My husband's birthday is coming up, and I'd like to have a hunting blade made for him as a surprise.
Do you mean a falchion?
Or, as the Germans say, a Malchus. I've heard folks say you're talented. Even Boris speaks highly of you, saying you're a great help to the guild. So I'm sure he'll appreciate if you're the one to make it. I trust you'll do your best.
Won't the other guild masters be disappointed? For coming to me, I mean. I only just joined, after all.
Oh, please. Boris has all sorts of swords, sabres and daggers in his collection he got from the other masters in the past. That's why a gift made by you will be a nice surprise.
Very well, then. I'll do my best to impress with the falchion.
I knew you would. You youngsters always wanting to show off. Please, bring it over when it's finished. You know where we live. But don't spoil the surprise, all right? Boris doesn't know a thing. With you, sir. God bless you, sir.
Good day to you. I'll be with you in just a moment.
I'd like to do something about...
Well...
What would you say?
Well... You see? I'm glad you found what you were looking for, sir.
And he's definitely not afraid we might ever rebel against him, you understand? And why would we? Of course!
Greetings! God be with you.
Schön, dich zu sehen, Gildenbruder.
What do you need, master? Surely there hasn't been another robbery?
Leider ja. Some whoresons stole more of our goods.
What was lost this time?
Yesterday, on the road to town, an experienced carter went missing. He was carrying old guild dice from a closed-down forge. They only found the abandoned cart without horses. So in my opinion, the thieving gang cannot be far. Those dice must absolutely not fall into the hands of someone who knows how to use them. I suspect the woods east of Malashov. They say some strangers were seen there.
This could be as dangerous as hell.
Ja, natürlich. But I would not be calling on you over just a few silly bolts of cloth or sacks or charcoal. But if you do not feel up to it, I will send my guards there. I do not want you taking unnecessary risks.
It's a risk, all right. But I'll come up with something to gain an edge over those scoundrels.
Sehr gut. But take care and use your head, mein Freund.
good and take a gander.
God bless you, sir.
So how about it? Should we play?
Sure, Master, I'm always up for it. But first, I've got something on my mind, if you don't mind.
What's it about?
You travel a lot, right? I heard from a merchant that some bloke from Bilani owns a rare badge. Not that it has any special advantages, no. It's just a badge for the game. But still, it's special.
And you'd want it?
Well, of course I'd want it. Only, I can't afford to leave town right now to challenge the owner. But you could. If you get me that badge, I'll reward you well. What do you say?
Consider it done. I'll get it for you.
Excellent. I knew you'd help me. The bloke's called Chernik. It seems he's the local champion, so watch out for him. I'll keep my fingers crossed and wait for you.
Aren't those dice sad that you're just letting them sit there?
That's one sharp blade.
You silly doggy.
Excuse me.
Greetings to you.
I have that gift for Boris here, Blanca.
I'm glad to hear it. Let me see. I'm curious. Oh, it's beautiful, Henry. Thank you. I can tell you really put an effort into it.
I'll just hope Master Boris likes it.
I'm sure he'll be more than pleased. I'm no expert, but I know quality when I see it. And every guild master's wife knows quality deserves a proper reward.
That's true.
Here you are, and thank you again for taking this on. I hope you continue to prosper in Kuttenberg. Greetings, sir.
At your service, sir. God bless.
Greetings to you, friend.
A well-groomed beard is a sign of decorum. An unkept one is a sign of laziness.
A cut and a shave, please.
Ha! Now you're sure to turn some girls' heads. At least a few. And if not, I don't do refunds.
Every groschen will help us make old Kutnia ring again.
My humble respects.
What are you collecting for?
For the repair of Wenceslas.
For the king?
Wenceslas was the bell that called us here in Kutnia to prayer. But on the very day the king was kidnapped, it couldn't bear the sorrow and cracked. Since then, there's been silence. We do hear the bells from Kuttenberg, but it's not the same. If you have a few spare groschen, you can help us repair it. Every groschen will help us make old Kutnia ring again. 100 thanks, lad, for your generosity.
I'm contributing on behalf of all the blacksmiths of Kuttenberg. I decided to atone for my sin.
For you, it's a necessity. Without...
I changed.
I'm truly... Till we meet again.
Brothers and sisters.
Good doggy, good boy.
Now you'll learn that the church is rotten. Hear what Master Jan Hus of Prague teaches us. Priests wallow in souls.
Christ! What's the hold-up?
Oh, people.
Are you being cautious?
Greetings, Chernik.
Henry, right? I hope you finally found that Mikush.
That's not why I've come to you.
So why then? Do you want to roll some dice?
I heard you've got some special badge.
Damn. Here in Billany, even a fart spreads like wildfire.
I'd like to play you for it.
No problem. Badges are for playing over, aren't they? I'm curious to see how you'll do. Sir? God will repay you.
Praise be Jesus Christ. Greetings.
Let's do this.
For the love of Christ, spare a few
God be with you. Keep the peace, and we'll stay friends.
What are you doing here?
Never mind then.
For the love of Christ, spare a few coins for a wreck.
Here you go.
Help out a cripple.
What now?
You must have a lucky
knew it'd be
horseshoe
good.
up your
I
arse.
said as much.
Next time I'll be more careful around you. Why? Are you flying?
This is the area Eichner spoke about. The trail from the theft leads here. I should have a look around. I can smell smoke from a campfire.
Agyaltam, hogy vajon ki az. Hát, azért legyűjtenéd a fajrét, csak állsz és fasságokon töröd a fejed.
Bazd meg! Te is hallottad? Megyek és megnézem. Mi a fasz? Nem érdekel. Mi a fasz folyik itt?
Ez gyors lesz! Büdös! Nem kellett volna beleütnöd!
Imádkoztat volna!
Te baszfej!
Most törvéddel, faszonyám! Ennyi volt! Disznó kurvák!
Good to see you. Good to see you.
I'd like to do something about... Do we have a...
That sounds... Aye. Thank you. And come again, sir.
You're always welcome here, noble sir.
Welcome, sir. What can I do for you?
I got you that badge.
Excellent work. Show me. Ah, yeah, that's the one. Beautiful. When you think about it, it probably started out as cheap knockoff junk. And in the end, it's maybe even prettier than the original. What do you want as a reward? Coin or cheaper badges?
I'll take the coin.
Hope you'll be satisfied. See you again sometime, Master. Maybe over the dice.
Once more, then. Come on now. Yeah, real funny. Stand up, would you?
Huh?
Don't be a coward.
I must be mad. Huh. Strange. I suppose it was nothing.
I'll be right there.
I'm sorry.
Everything you need. The finest way.
Greetings.
Andreas Numel, bailiff of Gutenberg,
My respects.
council as a whole. Greetings. It's
Word about the...
wow.
Do we have a deal?
We're nearly final. Was glad to be of help to you, good sir.
Greetings to you, Brother Smith.
I'm here about the stolen guild goods.
Und das sind gute Nachrichten? Did you find it?
Aye. Here you go. I hope I didn't forget anything.
Gut gemacht. I am glad you can be relied on, mein Freund. The other masters will be pleased that thanks to you, our guild suffered no loss.
Glad I could help. If you need anything again, just call on me.
Vielen Dank. Gott möge Ihre Hand führen, mein Freund.
I hope you find what you're looking for next time.
So, will you finally speak with me about that broken clock of yours?
You made a name for yourself in the town now, so why not? I doubt the councillors would object. Even that meddler Vorsucher will not be able to say a word. Besides, the clock is so broken it could not be any worse. Worth a try, no? So tell me, how do you plan to fix it?
Well, I've got some plans from Master Skoda, who tried to repair it years ago. Supposedly, he got quite far.
That is definitely a good start. In any case, I reckon you ought to hear the whole sorry tale first. It might make you wiser. I was barely more than a lad back then, but my father was on the council, so I got a pretty close look through him. One day the mechanism just suddenly stopped, and it has stood still ever since, nearly 30 years now. What I still remember, your guild rather boldly telling my father and the other councillors that there was no need to call in anyone from abroad. They said we would save coin if our own people handled the repairs, but it went as it usually does.
And how is that?
Instead of pulling together, every one of those masters tried to snatch the reward for himself. Master Skoda, Irving Klemmer, Hollander, each one worked on the repairs in his own little corner. No wonder the councillors lost patience and finally sent for the Italians from Padua. Though that did not end well either.
How did it end?
I only know what my father told me. They demanded all the plans and acted like they were the finest masters around. Yes, we'll do it. No trouble at all. They also asked for a fat advance. 2 weeks later, they were boozing through every tavern in the city and lazing about in the bath by day. When the bailiff reminded them they ought to get started on the repair, they almost took offense. But they did get to work. What happened next? Well, Father never liked to talk about it. That much I can tell you. The councillor said the next day they found the clock half looted, the remaining parts strewn about, and the Italians gone, along with the plans. All but one, the youngest of them, a nobleman named Fabrizio de Dondi, had stayed behind with the Burgherr's daughter. His companions most likely forgot him in the rush.
And what happened to him?
Dondi said, or so I heard, told the councillors he knew nothing. He claimed he was only an apprentice. Of course, they locked him up. Some wanted to send a letter to Padua right away demanding ransom. But it soon turned out Fabrizio, young as he was, could be very useful to the town. So they let him go.
How useful?
Kuttenberg is a mining town. The councillors are mine officials first and foremost. Not long after they locked him up, they sent Dondi to work in the mines. He spent so long studying the mining machines that he figured out how to improve them. He significantly boosted the miners' output, and they realized you could not just trade away someone that clever like a sack of charcoal. So Fabrizio was granted the freedom, on condition that he stay in the town. And so he's still here to this day, and by the look of it, doing quite well. He is a bit of an odd one, but I'm afraid if you are serious about repairing the clock, sooner or later you will have to speak with him. The Italians vanished with the plans, so Fabrizio is probably the only one who ever saw the clock in its original state.
Where can I find Fabrizio?
He lives on the upper floor of the second house on Vintner Street, next to the tailor. Though I'm not sure he will speak to you. If you are passing by, try dropping in and see if you can win him over somehow.
So there really aren't any other plans?
No, they took all of them. And they disappeared with them too. I cannot help but feel there was something shady about it. Try asking Fabrizio. He does not share much with me.
What about the other repairmen from the guild? You mentioned some names.
Klemmer and Hollander? They will not help you anymore. Both are dead, and their families have long since moved far away.
So, I'll get back to the repairs.
I'm thankful you're trying, Master. I really am. But there is one last thing you need to know. I am not sure that even if you succeed with the repair, we will be able to offer you any reward. The town is exhausted by war. The coffers are empty. You understand.
Surely some sort of reward could be found. There'll be a lot of work. I'll have to talk to a lot of people, go through the details, and it'll cost me something too.
Well, if I am genuinely satisfied with how you handle it all, maybe I will find a little something for you.
I'll do my best. Thank you, Bailiff.
We've got enough to go around.
Fabrizio Dondi?
Fabrizio de Dondi. Sono un nobile. I am of noble birth.
I beg your pardon?
Who are you?
Forgive the intrusion. I'm Henry, a master of the Kuttenberg Blacksmiths Guild.
And you dress the part, too. Bravo! What is it you need from me?
Bailiff Plumel sent me. I want to try and repair the town clock. And you're the last one who saw it in its original state.
Unfortunately, the bailiff is right about that. Madonna, that was the worst day of my life. Look, I do not like to think back on that time. Honestly, I would rather leave it buried in the past. What even makes you think you can fix the clock and convince the bailiff to trust you?
I recently took over the forge of old Master Skoda and found out he and my father were working on repairing the clock. It was 20 years ago, and it seems they got quite far. I even found their diagrams for the components.
So, if you have the plans, why do you need me?
Because you're the only person in Kuttenberg who saw what the clock looked like back then. The one they were trying to repair based on those plans. And you've made a new life for yourself in this town. A comfortable life. So, maybe you owe it a little something.
You may be right. And I suppose you have plenty more questions. Go on, ask.
Tell me more about that so-called Italian scam. Was it all planned from the start?
Italian scam. Is that what they call it nowadays? In any case, you are asking the wrong man. I honestly believe we were here to repair the clock. Everyone acted like they meant it. The group included seasoned craftsmen, astrologers, master mechanics. Truth be told, I was only there because of my family name. My grandfather, Jacopo, and father Giovanni were great scholars. Physicians, astrologers, and engineers. They followed the works of Campanus of Novara and crafted magnificent orologia. The Padua clock is one of theirs. It only dawned on me after those fraudsters left me here that I was just bait for the townsfolk. They were after the plans, though perhaps revenge was part of it too. Revenge against my family.
What do you mean? They wanted revenge?
My family was successful, and success breeds resentment. The Padua expedition was led by Camillo Valla, one of my father's former students. He must have realized the Gutenberg clock was structurally unique, so he took the plans.
And destroyed the mechanism too, so he could pass the plans off as his own work?
Sadly, yes. But I have no news he ever earned any real fame with them. And they left me here, in a foreign land, with a sullied, famous name. They ruined my life. It must have broken my father's heart. I was not even allowed to attend his funeral while I was being held here. It broke me. For good.
The bailiff said you were given all the clock plans back then. Where did they end up?
In Padua, most likely. Look, I had no idea what they were up to. I was the youngest. They did not trust me with anything. You've probably heard how those swindlers ruined me. Cazzo! Luckily, the Lord gave me a decent memory. It is all up here, in my head. Down to the last cog.
Would you be able to share those plans with me? Maybe recreate them from memory?
Perché? It would be pointless work.
They'd help me with the repairs.
They would not. Sadly, after the sabotage by my unruly countrymen, fixing the clock will take more than old plans.
So what exactly do I need to repair the clock, aside from your expertise?
You will need a mechanism called an astrolabe. Its measurements are transferred via a gear train to the main mechanism, which sets the movement in motion with a folio and weights. Without that astrolabe, the heart of any clock, all other work is futile, and crafting one is no easy task.
I've got the heart of the clock. It sat in a burgher's house for 20 years.
Now that is good news. That gives us a foundation to build on. If it still works, of course.
I wouldn't know, but I hope so.
Next, you will need a set of weights, precisely calibrated and cast according to the old machine's designs.
I don't have the weights yet.
If we do not have the weights, we have a problem. Hopefully they are in those old designs. In any case, in the end we will need to build that folio-driven escapement ourselves. My countrymen dismantled most of it and took it away. But luckily, part of it remained. For the final stage of the repair, we will need some smithing. But more importantly, a truly skilled mechanic. Or a locksmith, if you prefer.
I thought that was you.
No. I can design it, calculate it, set it up. But the hands-on work will require someone exceptionally handy.
Well, I'm not sure about that.
Oh, you will find someone. The masters at the guild know their craft, do they not?
So what else is needed for the repair?
You said you have got the astrolabe. That is very important. Then we will need that set of weights, and a truly capable...
How'd you like living in Kuttenberg?
Honestly? At first it was not easy. I was more or less a prisoner in this town. They wanted ransom for me, dragged me around, threatened to send me to the mines. Can you imagine? Me, digging, Luckily, I noticed the machines they used in the treadmills were hopelessly outdated. So I suggested an improvement. And just like that, their tune changed. Since then, they have treated me entirely differently. So I probably owe everything here to my talent. Since then, I have somewhere to live, something to do, and really, I miss nothing. Except for home. Just a little.
Thanks. I'll come back once I've got everything we need.
Va bene. Come back with that locksmith. We'll talk it all over with a roast and a bottle of good wine. I hope our new collaborator will be as remarkable a man as you.
Master...
What can I do for you, Goodman?
I came to ask you something, Master. Would you say you're more of a swordsmith or an ordinary blacksmith?
I'm a swordsmith, of course. Just like my pa.
Well, I don't know your father, but I'm very happy to hear that. I recently became a member of the Kutnia Sword Fighting Guild. Well, I don't want to brag, but I feel like I keep getting better. I used to fight using a sword from Master Matthias of Saz. Only, as I'm sure you know, he's a bit of a hothead. The other day, after a duel, we got in a bit of a quarrel. He accused me of using illegal techniques, and now he won't talk to me. Not even when I came to him to have new equipment made. A new dueling sword. Would you be so kind and forge it for me? I'll pay you handsomely.
All right. I'll forge the dueling sword for you.
Thank you for this. But based on your reputation, I've got high expectations of you. So do your best.
I wouldn't do it any other way.
When you're done, please bring it to me. I'm usually at our guild house near Adam's Baths. Farewell.
Did you look through those documents from your husband's estate?
Yeah, it was hellish work. So many sketches and doodles. I couldn't even tell what half of them were supposed to be. Even the parchment alone must have cost a fortune. I've no idea where the old man kept getting it.
And did you find anything that might relate to the clock?
Here's some calculations and diagrams. I don't understand much of it, but it looks like a set of weights.
Thanks. I also spoke with one of those Italians who botched the repair back then.
I heard one of them stayed behind.
He's willing to help us.
If you think he'll help. I'll leave it to you. Well now, if you need those weights cast, Eldris might be able to help. He's pretty pricey, and always up to his neck in work. But truth be told, I don't know any other founder in Kuttenberg. His workshop's just down by the stream, at the bottom of Hoprink. Again, Henry.
What are you lying here for? Greetings, my friend.
Fancy a fight?
That's a great idea. If you're ready, we can get started right away.
Let's get to it.
Hey, what do you say to a little wager? We both put in the same, winner takes all. Finally, someone who's not afraid. That's what I like to see. So, ready to go?
Ready? Well, I reckon I had a good day.
You earned your winnings. Come by again sometime. We'll have ourselves a rematch.
I look forward to it.
Was möchtest du, mein Herr?
I'll have a look at the ware.
What could...
I need something cast from you.
Entschuldigung. I'd be happy to cast whatever you need. But right now, I just can't.
Why not?
We've got a contract from the town. Loads of work. The furnaces are running full tilt. Verdammte Scheiße. We don't even get to breathe. And then there is that Pushko.
Who's Pushko?
Mein Geselle. Apprentice. He's gone missing, and now we can't keep up. I sent him to Grund, zur Abmessung der Glocke, to measure the bell. I lent him my horse, so he'd be back quick. But he's still not returned. Seit 2 Tagen. Verdammter Kerl. And there's just no one to hire. And without people, I cannot cast a thing.
What if I went and found that apprentice of yours?
Wait a moment. Du bist der neue Meister. You're the new one at the guild. Eichner was talking about you, the capable one. You'll find Pushko for sure. Ich vertraue dir. If you find Pushko, the first thing you'll tell him is to cast whatever you want. Darauf gebe ich dir mein Wort.
Where should I look for him?
Was weiß ich? You should ask the Pfarrer in Grund. Na ja, the priest in Grund should know. Sein Name ist Havel.
Did Pushko have anything valuable with him? Something that might make someone want to ambush him?
Valuable? Nein, das glaube ich nicht. But to me, he's valuable in himself. Er ist wertvoll, weil er Gesicht ist. He's truly very skilled.
All right, I'll go and look for him.
Gott sei Dank. Hopefully nothing's happened to him. Or meinem Pferd.
Fuck the both of them, I say. They're the cause of the high prices. But I'm the one that...
Glad to see you, guild brother.
I'll have a look at the wares.
I'd like to do some... Wow. You see? Thank you, sir. And come again.
Tell me something about the guild's history.
Oh, it's a rich one. The Kuttenberg Smiths Guild was founded centuries ago and grew with the town itself. At first, it included not only smiths, but needlemakers, cartwrights, goldsmiths, scythe makers, coppersmiths, and more. Many of the craft guilds that followed built their rules on ours. You could say we set the standard for the development. Our guilds produced some of the town's most notable men. Councillors, bailiffs, even mint masters. So you see, Henry, in short, you're in good company.
Tell me about the other guild masters.
That'd take a while. Each one's got his quirks and his bad side, like anyone else. But they're just townsmen like the rest of us. You'll make up your own mind when you get to know them a bit.
Tell me a bit more about yourself.
I studied under Master Hoffman in Aachen and Master Eberling in Regensburg. I came to Kuttenberg from Czaslaw, where my father and grandfather were from. I married here and finally joined the guild. I've 2 sons. Both took after me, thank God. The younger's apprenticing in Italy, and the older, Bushek the younger, moved to Prague to earn a living. His son was just born recently, Bushek III, the youngest. I already had a little anvil made and sent it to him as a gift. Nothing to your liking, sir.
Good day.
How's trade?
Nothing sold. Again, Henry.
Nothing to your liking, sir.
Honey pies! Pies like no other. Goes on the market.
Let's talk about... Is this enough?
That's all. Yeah, finally. Thank you, sir. And come again.
Oh, my back.
My wife saw us, I'd be in deep shit.
You're just
All
saying
right.
that.
God be with you, my friend.
Well, good day.
Excuse me. And with you.
Good to see you.
God bless.
God be with you.
Greetings, sir.
I have that dueling sword for you.
Wait a minute. I heard you're the champion of the Kuttenberg tourney.
Indeed.
My word, to win a big tourney like that. That must really be something. I know I'll be the one to win it next time.
Is that right?
I'm sure of it. Especially if you forged me a quality piece of steel. Go on, then. Show me what you have for me. Now that's what I call a beautiful weapon. I can already hear it sing. Thank you, Master. I can't wait to try it out in the arena.
Best of luck.
Thank you. That means a lot from you. Nonetheless, here's your well-deserved reward. And I hope I don't cross swords with you in the first round at the next tourney. See you later.
Christ, you've got some energy.
Servus. Well, good.
Come on. Again.
Praise be Jesus Christ.
Down their noses at us. Because
My respects.